Hey guys, this is Gundam Freedom, and today I'll be doing a review on the 1144 high grade Leos. So there are different variations of the Leo. First off is the normal type, which is molded in that forest green, and then some red on the head and clear yellow for the lens, some gray parts, some brown, and some black on the weapons. The next variant is the flight type, which is molded in that grayish blue color, and also some dark blue on the wings, on the fuel tanks, and on the thrusters on the legs, as well as on the foot and on the shoulders. Some darker blue on the head and yellow for the lens, some black on the weapons and on the thrusters on the legs, and then some gray parts on the thrusters, on the crotch, and then on the weapons itself. Next up is the space type Leo, which is molded in purple, darker purple on the head and clear yellow, and then some navy blue on the legs and on the thrusters and shoulders, as well as some on the knees and on the hands, and then black on the weapons, and some gray on the thrusters on the waist area. Final variant is the Leo NPD version, which comes molded in that grayish blue, and then some brown, some navy blue, some red, some clear parts on the head, some black on the weapons, and gray on the thrusters, on the crotch piece, and on the back skirts. First off is the normal Leo. It comes with the normal Leo shield, which comes molded in the same green color as the body of the Leo, and gray on the insides, especially here on the inside of the shield. The connector piece is also molded in that forest green color. And to attach it on the shoulder, this connector piece has, the shoulder itself has two holes on it, the circle one, and then the shield attaches on the left shoulder, just like so, that you can see here on this version of the Leo. And it holds also the beam sabers, which can be detached. So the beam saber comes molded in gray, and it comes with two clear pink beams, which can be attached easily onto the handle itself, just like so, and the Leo can hold it no problem. Next of the weapons is the machine gun, which is molded in black for the main barrel, and then gray on the ammo pack and on the barrel of the gun itself, and also the handle on the ammo pack. The ammo pack doesn't move, but it can be removed. It just pegs into the gun itself, just like so. There's a hole here on the ammo pack or ammo drum, which can be connected easily, just like so. And it doesn't have any pegs on the bottom of the handle, so it can just easily slide into the hand, just like what you see here on the Leos here on the background. And also the Leo comes with the normal shoulder connector or shoulder armor, so it can be displayed as the normal Leo or the early type Leo, or the current version of the Leo that has the shoulder armor. Next version of the Leo is the flight type. So it comes with the normal accessories of the Leo, which is the machine gun, the shield, and the beam saber. Another weapon for the flight type is the bazooka, which comes all molded in gray or black. There's no moving parts on it. It's just multiple parts all put together, and the inside is not hollow. So if you want it to be like open all the way through, you need to drill out the inside of the barrel here, so it can look good on the display, and it can be held in an angle. Just like the normal machine gun of the Leo, the handle doesn't have a peg on it, so you can just easily slide it onto the hand, just like so. And there is the bazooka mounted onto the Leo, or being held by the Leo. Added accessory for the flight type is the leg thrusters, which comes molded in blue and black for the main thrusters on the bottom. So they come in a square peg, just like so. So you cannot rotate them when it's connected on the leg itself, unlike the robot Damacy version, I think. So to connect it on the leg, there's a hole here on the leg of the Leo, and just attach it onto that hole, just like so, on both sides. So there's the Leo with added thruster onto the legs. Another added accessory is the shoulder cannons for the commander version of the Leo. So the turret here can move or rotate all the way around. And then to connect it on the shoulder, there's a black connector here which slides into the blue armor here. What you do is you connect these black parts first onto the shoulders, and then you connect this blue piece on top of the black part, which just slides into it via a flat peg. As you can see here, this flat peg here just inserts into this slot here on the shoulder armor, just like so. So those are the shoulder cannons. The last unique accessory for the flight type is the backpack, which has a ball joint here on the wing, which lets it go in and out just like so, and then can move down and up on that same ball joint. And then this thruster or these fuel tanks here on the bottom doesn't move, they are fixed pose. So to connect it onto the Leo itself, there's a single peg here on the backpack, and there's a hole on the back of the Leo. You need to remove the cover of the back here to reveal the hole there, and just connect the backpack just like so. Oh, also this the main thrusters can move up and down as well. Next up is the space type. It comes with the normal Leo accessories as well, which is the machine gun and the shield, which is molded in purple and brown for the back of the shield and the handles of the beam sabers. It also comes with the normal shoulder armor for the normal type of the Leo. So if you want a normal version of the Leo in these colors, you can do that. The unique parts of the space type is the long barrel beam rifle, which is molded in all gray, which can be held easily onto the Leo itself. You can just slide the handle on the hand, just like so. It also comes with the shorter barrel beam rifle for the Leo, which has the same ammo clip and the handle of the longer version, but the barrel is much smaller, hence the name short barrel beam rifle. It also comes with the beam cannon, which has a moving handle here on which can go side to side. The main handle doesn't move, it's fixed pose. And the special accessory for the space type is the space backpack, which comes molded in all purple, but you can paint it into gray, because I think in the show the main part here is supposed to be purple, and this barrel here is supposed to be gray. So yeah, if you want it to be anime accurate, you can do that, or you can just leave it like this. There's a single peg here on the back which has the same connector as the flight type. So what you do is just remove the back of the cover of the back here on the Leo, and just attach the backpack just like so, and there's the space type Leo with all of its accessories. And the last version of the Leo is the Leo NPD version, or the Build Divers version of the Leo. So originally this Leo comes with a different body and different head, but I just made it into the normal version of the Leo because I don't like the new body and head of the NPD version. So originally this red part here on the head is all molded in white, but I painted it red to make it accurate onto the Leo itself. So yeah. And also the foot of this version of the Leo is different, because these are originally the foot of the tall geese, which I used for my Tolgis 1 version, so it doesn't have the accurate Leo foot here. And for accessories, it comes with the normal Leo accessories, which is the beam rifle machine gun, which now has the barrel is the same color as the normal Leo, but the ammo drum now is in brown instead of gray, as well as the tip of the gun itself here. It also comes with the normal shield, which is molded in gray and that grayish blue color of the main body. It also comes with the normal Leo shoulder armor. It also comes with the newer shoulder armor for the NPD version, but I decided to not use them. The last accessory is the dauber gun here. Originally, this connector piece of the dauber gun is from the flight type, but since this Leo NPD looks the same as the normal version of the Leo, I decided to give it the dauber gun. But this dauber gun is from the no-grade Leo. I exchanged the Leo dauber gun to the Tolgis 1 that I reviewed last time, so it doesn't have the normal dauber gun or the high-grade version of the dauber gun. What I did is just drill the hole here on the main body of the dauber gun, and then this connector piece is on a peg, so it can rotate on that peg, supposed to be just like so. It's a bit stiff because the hole is not big enough for the peg. And then there's a ball joint connector here on the shoulder armor itself, which lets the gun rotate and move all the way around. So the head is supposed to be on a ball joint, so it's supposed to be able to move around as a normal head, but because of the shape of the head, it doesn't move at all. Even if you try, it doesn't move. In the show, the Leo's heads is, I think some of them are fixed pose and some of them can move, because on some of the scenes in the anime, you can see that the Leo is moving the head side to side when it's aiming the gun, but in the model kit version or any version of the Leo, the head doesn't move at all. For the shoulders, it's on a polycap hinge here, which lets the shoulder move out just like so. And then there's a ball joint connection, which lets the shoulder move in and out on the ball joint. And it can also go out about that far altogether. The shoulder armor is separate from the shoulder connector, and then it can also rotate all the way around on that ball joint. There's a swivel joint here on the lower part of the shoulder, which lets the arm rotate all the way around. And then there's a single C-clip joint here on the elbow, which lets the elbow bend about that far, which is good for a C-clip or for a single peg or single joint elbow. And then the hands is on a normal ball joint, which can rotate and wiggle around. For the torso, it's on a double ball joint. So there's a ball joint here on the stomach piece here, which lets the body move out, move back about that far and move forward about that far. Can also go side to side that far, and then it can also rotate about that far altogether, because the stomach piece here is hitting the middle piece here on the waist and also the back skirts. For the waist, the front skirts doesn't move, or they are on a ball joint, but they can move only a little bit like so. They are so small, but so even if they don't move, it's okay because they don't hinder the movement of the legs. And for the side skirts, they are on a ball joint, so they can rotate and go up and down. The back skirts are fixed pose, it doesn't move. And for the hips, they are on a peg here on the inside, which lets the hip go forward about that far and then back about that far. And then there's a ball joint, a polycap ball joint on the leg inside here on the thigh, which lets the leg go out about that far. There's another joint here inside the leg, which is a swivel joint here, which lets the leg go out. And then there's this ball joint here that connects it on the thigh armor. Because of that ball joint, the thigh armor can rotate and wiggle around. And then for the knee, there's a double joint, so the upper joint can bend like so, and then the lower joint can bend just like so. The knee armor is separate from the leg itself. And then for the ankle armor, it's on a ball joint here on the front, which lets it move all the way or like so. And then the foot is on a ball joint polycap inside here, which lets the foot go forward and back on that ball joint. And then on the hinge C-clip here on the foot, the leg can go up about that far and then down about that far. The ball joint also has the side to side on the foot and rotate about that far. So here is the high grade Leo next to the no grade Tallgeese one. And as you can see, the Tallgeese is a bit taller than the Leo, because in the anime the Leo is supposed to be a lowered down or a performance down version of the Tallgeese. And as you can see, they have almost the same frame. The legs are almost the same, the waist is the same except for the side skirts. The arms are the same, the shoulders are the same except for the shoulder armor on the Tallgeese, and the chest is the same except for the vents, added vents on the Tallgeese. And the heads are the same, but they added face mask and a head ornament on the head of the Tallgeese and some thruster pods on it for a higher performance. Overall, this is a great kit. So finally, they gave us a high-grade version or a proper version of the Leo in 1/144 scale, or even in any scale, because the only version of the Leo that they had is the limited version 1/144 Leo, which is fixed pose, or there's a little bit of articulation on it, but overall it's a fixed pose kit. There's also the B Club resin version of the Leo, but those are 1/100 scale versions, so, and it's very rare and expensive, so it's hard to find. It has all of the accessories that the Leo has on the anime, and the only drawback is that the flight type and the space type are P-Bandai versions. And if you want a full weapon version of the normal Leo, you have to buy the P-Bandai version as well. So yeah, the Leo NPD version is another bonus, but since it only has the normal weapons of the normal Leo, it still has the same range as the normal version of the Leo. They didn't give it any new accessories or any weapons, which the Leo had. They reserved all of those on the P-Bandai version, so yeah. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!